guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing my everyday makeup routine. So I am filming this in like a different spot in my room. I'm actually filming it in front of my window because I kind of want to give you like that natural lighting look. I don't have any ring lights, nothing like that. It's literally just from the sun is the light that we're using. But yeah, so I just want to do like my everyday makeup routine. I can get this makeup routine done in probably 10 minutes. So yeah, I am partnering with Merit Beauty in some of this video. I am not only using their products, but I am going to be using theirs in this video. And I just wanted to disclose that I did get some of their products for free, but everything is of course my opinion. Make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and if you want to see my everyday makeup routine, then just keep on watching. Actually, I just seen this like the other day. I guess on TikTok it's trending to do like the clean makeup look. I guess that would be like my version of it. The clean makeup look is not actually using just clean makeup products, which could be a little bit misleading, but it's just like your natural everyday makeup routine or a no makeup look. But this is just what I do when I just want to put myself together but not do a lot. So I did already do my skincare because I want to give it time to like soak into the skin. I just did eye cream, a vitamin C serum, moisturizer, and sunscreen. So I am going to go ahead and start prepping this, or like priming the skin now. So I am going to mix the Summer Fridays Jet Black Mask, and I'm going to mix that with my Elemis Superfood Glowing Priming Moisturizer. So I love this combo because it does a really nice job at moisturizing the skin, but it's also going to give you a nice like glow to the skin. I feel like I kind of look a little glowy right now from my skincare, but I mean that's not going to last like all day. So I'm just going to put this in. I literally just combine them and then put them all over the face. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a tutorial. Just feel like people don't watch tutorials like they used to. But I also feel like because of TikTok, makeup is really coming up again, which is great for me because I never stopped loving it. And I actually love tutorials. I love to see what people use, how it works for their skin. And I'm gonna actually do one more primer. This is actually just for oil control because I am kind of getting into like the more glowy skin. I still do need to be using like an oil control primer in my T-zone. I do have oily skin, and so I do have also large pores, which I'd like to cover, and this will just like help me use less product. So I didn't even say what I was using. So I'm going to use the One Size Secure the Blur. I mentioned this in my Best of Beauty too. So I'm just putting that in the T-zone. This one is my favorite because this one really helps with oil control and blurring out the skin. And I feel like it really helps with like wearing a mask. Now for the actual makeup part. So when I do this, like I don't wear foundation because I do feel like if I'm wearing foundation, unless I'm doing like a super like coverage one, I do feel like that can kind of start taking away from the natural look. I like that you can still kind of see my skin. That's kind of the whole point. So I'm just going to do concealer. I do have a blemish that I want to cover up because it's just not what I'm looking for today. But also I do want to mention I am going to do like a project pan. I'm kind of doing it on my own. I've seen a lot of people doing it. It kind of inspired me to do one, so I am going to do that. So some of the products that I'm using today are older because I am trying to like pan those or use them up. And one of those is actually the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, and mine is in the shade 1N. If you know me, you know I absolutely love this concealer, but I don't have much left of this, and I kind of just want a different shade. I like this for like on the inner corner, so that's what I'm actually doing. I'm taking this like into the inner corner where I get like the most blueness, and then I might take it around my nose just because I get like a red right there, and then I'm just going to take some on my finger and I'm going to put this on this massive bump that I have that is driving me crazy. I don't know why it had to come today. Okay, so I'm actually going to let this one set for just like a little bit while I blend this out. Let me grab a brush. Okay, so I'm going to use this Makeup by Mario F1 brush. I really do like this one. So I've been liking to start off with like a skin toned concealer just to kind of correct the blueness. And then I'll go in with like more of a brightening one just so it doesn't look so flat. Like as you can see, like that really helped like the blueness, especially like in that inner corner. And then I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is literally, I really love this one. This is in the shade Fair Rose, so it has a nice like pinky tone to it. I'm just gonna go I'm just putting it there because I do get redness like on my like forehead and my chin, and then kind of like in the center of my face. This is definitely more of like a medium coverage concealer, which that's what I like for like every day. You can still like see skin, you can still like see pores. I'm gonna blend this out. So that thing is like not gonna go away for the life of me, but I'm gonna take my e.l.f. sponge and I'm just gonna blend everything out a little bit more because it is, I just like to like pick up any extra product. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Merit, what is this called? The Perfecting Complexion Stick. So that's, I have mine in the shade Suede. So this is actually a foundation and concealer stick, but I got it in the shade for like bronzer. I will say I did not choose like the best color, which is my fault. Like it's a little bit too warm, but luckily this is like super blendable and actually blends out really easily. And I'm just going to use the brush. You can use this brush. This kind of reminds me, this is the Merit, I don't know what this is called because it doesn't say, the Merit brush. You can use this, my e.l.f. Total Space Sponge. Honestly, I have so many brushes that I use. You can actually just use your foundation brush, which I will probably go back over it with my foundation brush. Yeah, this color is not the best for me, but as you can see, it's pretty blendable. Real fast, I want to say I do have a link where you can shop these products. And I do get a commission from that link, but if you don't want to use my link, Merit Beauty is available on Sephora, or you can go to meritbeauty.com, whatever your little heart desires, but I would appreciate if you use my link, but it's whatever you want to do. And then I'm just going to go over here and draw like a line. Normally with sticks, I don't actually like to draw lines. I like to like go over it with my brush. I mean, like go on the product with my brush and then blend it out onto my face, but I don't mind doing that with this one also because it is kind of a smaller tip. I don't feel like it goes so far to where like I can't really blend it out. And then once we get done blending that, I'm gonna go back over that with my sponge just to really work it into the skin. I do this with all of my products, all my creams, my powders, everything. I feel like this just really helps make it look a little bit more natural. Now that we've done that, I'm gonna go in with cream blush. So I am trying to, on my project pan, I put the Kosas Color and Light Cream Blush, and this is in the shade 8th Muse. So it does go with the highlighter blush. I just wanted to get more use out of this one, so I just want to use this blush. So I am using my Fenty Beauty, what is this called? I think this is the face shaping brush. It's 125. It just says face, but I'll have it down below. So I actually really do like this Kosas blush. I just don't know why I don't ever reach for it for some reason. It's like a nice like rosy tone, and I do like blend it onto my hand a little bit just so I don't get too much right off the bat. I'm just gonna blend that out on my nose. So, and then this is like my favorite product. This is from the Merit brand as well, and this is the highlighting balm in Canva. I'm obsessed with this. Like, look at this glow. Can you see it? This is so pretty. I actually really like this. So I have used it over powder and it seemed to do fine, but I just prefer creams and stuff like that underneath powder. I think it does better. I'm gonna just take this on my finger like this. It's kind of a bit more of like a slippy kind of balm, but I really like it. Like, it made my skin look so like pretty and just like dewy. It just looked so nice. So that's like my favorite product from them, is that highlighting balm. You could do this with the brush. I wouldn't draw it with like on my face, just because again, sometimes with sticks they can take off product, and now I don't know if this one does, but I just think with finger you get a little bit better of an application. You won't have to worry about that quite as much. I should have done this before. I like to do my highlights before my blush, but you could even take this on the eyelid if you wanted to add a little bit of glow to your eyelid. But yeah, I'm like obsessed with this. Now I'm gonna blend out underneath my eye one more time. I'm gonna set my under eyes. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 120. I love the one size powder foundation, but I've been really liking this Fenty Beauty one. It doesn't add too much coverage to where it looks cakey, but it really helps to set the face, kind of blur everything, and literally, like, I will be good for the rest of the day with this. But yeah, I do love my one size. I've just been pulling this one out for some reason, and I am using my Makeup by Mario F2 brush. So I just lightly set the creams, because sometimes I feel like with powder it can kind of like catch onto the creams a little bit. As you can see, like, everything still looks like skin. It's just a little bit of color, a little bit of coverage. Now I'm gonna go with like a powder bronzer. I like to do this. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just kind of like to add a little bit more, and where that color wasn't perfect for me, I feel like I need to neutralize it a little bit. So again, Project Pan, I'm trying to use up the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade In the Sun. I feel like I'm so close, but, and I'm going to mix that with the Glowish Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. Again, I just kind of want a little bit of a glow, so I'm going to mix those two. See, like, it just adds like the softest glow, which I really do like. I feel like my hair is gonna be like a hot mess by the time I get done here. And then I'm just gonna drag it down the neck just so we're like even colored. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M531. And I'm just gonna throw this in the crease. You can skip this step. You can do whatever you want. I just like to add a little bit of color, kind of tie in the bronzer a little bit. And this will also like define the eyes. So I don't know if I'm gonna do highlighter today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But because we already have that balm down, I honestly feel like you can still see it even through the powder. So I'm gonna mix two blushes. I think I'm gonna mix the Makeup by Mario Soft Hot Powder Blush in the shade Creamy Peach. I think I'm gonna mix that with KYLIE Winter Kiss. I know this is like going around right now. This is the old one, but she does still have this blush and just newer packaging. So I'm just gonna mix these, kind of get a little bit more of a peachy and then like this blue tone pink. I'm gonna tap it off on my hand. And I'm gonna start a little higher up and then like drag that down. I really like both of these blushes. And I kind of love mixing like a pink and a peachy kind of shade. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of brow gel. So this is the Merit, what is this called? Volumizing Pomade. This is the brown shade. I love doing a brow gel on natural days because it adds a little bit of color, adds a little bit of volume, but it still looks like your brows because you're literally just like adding some volume, some fluff, and just like a little bit of color. I do wish this one was a little bit more fluffy kind of look. So, but like as you can see, like that added some color, volume, and sometimes I feel like your eyebrows can kind of get lost in like the powders and the makeup. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna take a spoolie and I'm gonna really push these up. This is just any spoolie. Kind of fluff them up a little bit. I really do love a brow gel though. Like, Finding a brow gel was the best thing I ever could have done for myself. Before we do mascara, I'm actually going to do, this is just the Makeup by Mario matte palette. You can use whatever you want. I'm just going to take this like brown here and do line at my waterline. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I'm just going to take like a liner brush, take that brown, and I'm going to put it right at the waterline. It kind of just makes your lashes look longer. It makes them look a little darker. And I do this sometimes I skip this step and just do the bronzer. It's kind of just like whatever I'm feeling that day. But I thought I would show y'all this little technique because I really do like this one because it just makes your eyelashes look longer. And I'm just going to take a brush and kind of blend it out so it's not just a straight line. Nothing crazy. It's just softer than doing like a liquid liner. So then I am going to take the Merit Beauty mascara and I'm just going to coat my lashes. I find with this one I like to do a layer, let it dry, and then do another one. Because then you get really nice lashes. Oops. I don't know what I do, but I always get mascara on my lid. I don't know how that happened. So don't mind the mascara on my lid. I'm just gonna let that dry. Oh, crap. I meant to spray my face before I did that. Oh well. While that's drying, we'll just go ahead and do lips. So I did pull the NYX Slim Lip Pencil in the shade Natural. Again, kind of like the eyeliner. Some days I do lip products, some days I don't. I'm like going out and wear this, I'll do lips. If I'm just kind of like not doing anything crazy, I'm not gonna do lips. I'll just do like chapstick or something. But for y'all, I'll just go and do a lip product. So I'm just gonna line my lips. I do like to overline. I do like this pencil because it's like a little bit darker than my natural lip. I'm definitely gonna have to clean that up because I couldn't stop laughing while I was doing that. I'm actually gonna use the Merit Beauty the shade Slick, and this is in the shade All Naturel. I think that's how you say that. I actually was really excited to receive this because Jamie Page has been talking about this like non-stop. So I'm just gonna throw it on. So it's pretty much just a lip oil. It doesn't have like crazy color payoff, nothing like that, but it feels really nice on the lips. It stays longer than a regular lip oil, which is what I like. And they have a bunch of colors. I kind of want to get the shade Pink Beat. Like that one is really calling me. Just for a little, just so why not, I'm gonna add a little bit of the Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss. This is in the shade Rosy, just to kind of like plump the lips a little, because I love these because they feel so like minty and cooling. Okay, so now that the lashes have dried enough, I am gonna go and spray my face. I'm just gonna use my Milani Make It Last. This is the matte version, but they have a bunch. And I love this setting spray. You know I love my all-nighter, but drugstore, that is the best I've found. And now I'm just gonna do one more coat of that mascara just to really bump things up. Okay, so yeah, that is everything that I do for my everyday makeup routine. I know a lot of people get really up in arms about their everyday makeup routine. This is just mine. This is what I do. I literally can get this done in 10 minutes. If you give me 5, I could get this done in 5 minutes. Like, this takes me no time to do. So I love doing it just for every single day, or just when I want to look put together but not too crazy. So yeah, thank you so much to Merit Beauty for partnering with me in this video and for sending me some of these products. Again, you can use my link down below to shop Merit Beauty. I do get commission from that link, or you can get Merit Beauty at Sephora or meritbeauty.com. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.